Hey, fucking yes. Right. It's nice to be here. I'm Carl. It is the summertime. You enjoying the summertime? Yes, it's fucking hot though, isn't it? Do you know what I don't like about it? Is it makes you lose your mind, right? I 2 days ago got into a stranger's car because it was too hot, and my mind just sort of lost itself, right? I don't know if anyone's ever done this. My mate dropped me off at the shops and drove along to park up. What I didn't account for was the fact that he parked 2 cars forward of exactly the same car. So I came out of the shop and just thought, that's obviously his car, and I got in. Now, for about half a second, as I turned round, I was convinced my friend had morphed into a 50-year-old Chinese man, right? Now, what I should have said in that scenario was, sorry, mate, I've got into your car by accident. What I then said made it actually sound like a hostage situation, as I said to him, where's Chris? He was going to say he's in the boot, give me 50 quid, dickhead, right? So my show is called Relax Everyone, it's Carl Donnelly, it's going to be great fun. A lot of it seems to be based around shops at the moment, I don't know what that is. I've got some favourite shops. Give me a cheer if you've ever been to Subway sandwich shop. Right, this happened to me in Subway recently. I walked in, right, I'm the only person in the shop, and the guy at the counter says, how can I help you? I say, can I have a 6-inch meatball marinara, please? Good order. At that point, he breaks the news to me, sorry mate, we're out of bread at the moment. Now, what the fuck did he think I was going to order? Like I was wandering past thinking, where can I get a cup of sweet corn in this fucking town? But what annoyed me wasn't the fact that he didn't have bread. What annoyed me was the fact that he let me say the full name of the sandwich without cutting me off, right? At no point did he think to jump in. He let me say it as well. I was going to go, yeah, can I get a 6-inch meatball marinara, please? But rather than bread, I've got an idea, right? I'm going to walk along the front here with my mouth open, just chuck the shit in as I go past. Very fine. I'll get sick of shops, right? Because nowadays shops try and mess your day up. It used to be you'd go in, you'd buy something, and then you'd leave. That's how they worked, right? But nowadays they try and sort of make it all funky. I recently went to the Apple store in London. Give me a cheer if you've been there. Okay, if you haven't been, fucking don't. It's the most confusing shop in the world. I went to buy a new iPod. I was in there for 25 minutes and couldn't work out how to buy a new iPod, right? Literally, because you walk around, right, it looks like a shop, but they're missing certain things like tills and fucking people that work in it, right? After about 5 minutes, I convinced myself I was in an iPod museum, which is a horrible moment to have. And on the same shopping trip, I went to, this is the horrific one, the Abercrombie & Fitch store. Now, give me a cheer if you've heard of Abercrombie & Fitch. Right, it's a horrible brand. They've actually got this rule that they only hire models, which is a horrific thing. They actually got done in the news recently because they hired a woman with one arm and made her work in the basement, which is horrible but fucking funny, right? But this is it, right? If you ever go there, this is how it works. It's really intimidating for sort of a bit of an odd-looking bloke like me, right? Because this is how it works. You go in off the street, and it's about as dark as this, right? And there's pumping house music, like, and even more, like sort of intimidating than that, 2 topless male dancers in the doorway. So literally, you walk in, it's like. Now, I don't know about you, I don't like to go into a shop and my first thought is, I should have a couple of pills. Okay, man. I don't want to get shit-faced to buy a t-shirt, you know what I mean? Wake up the next morning with a t-shirt that was much better looking than I before. The worst shopping experience I had recently was my local branch of Morrison's decided to hire a man with a massive earlobe. Now, that sounds odd, right? But have you ever encountered a disability or disfigurement that you haven't seen before and you're physically not equipped to deal with it? Right? This is what went down. I thought this is the worst thing they did. It's his massive left earlobe. They put him on checkouts facing that way so you don't fucking see it coming, right? I did my shopping trip thinking this is a good day in Morrison's. I've got some bread and other things. I queued up thinking it was all normal, and as I got to the counter, it came into my line, and I made a noise, which is bad. This is what the noise was. He turned round, as I saw it, I went, hey. Which is not how you should react to anyone's disfigurement. So, the morals of that story is that if you're an employer and you hire someone with a massive earlobe on checkout, put them on the other side so that we have a run-up. There we go. My show is at 9:05 in the Underbelly. It's called Relax Everyone, it's Carl Donnelly, and it's got fucking doozies like that in. So, see you around. Enjoy the rest of your night.